Overseas tonight, a controversial milestone in Iran's nuclear program. The Iranians began fueling their first nuclear power plant today. They called the plant, designed and built by Russia, quote, a symbol of defiance of Western sanctions. Israel, which claims Iran's program is aimed at developing weapons, said tonight the power plant is, quote, totally unacceptable. The U.S. reportedly told Israel this week it would take Iran at least a year to make a nuclear weapon. Our chief White House correspondent, Reid, is traveling with President Obama tonight. He joins us from Martha's Vineyard. Chip, so Israel says totally unacceptable. What does the White House say tonight?
Well, Jeff, U.S. officials are downplaying any concerns over this plant. In fact, they say this is the way an Iran nuclear power program is supposed to work. They're getting the fuel from Russia. They're giving the spent fuel back to Russia. That means they have no opportunity to try to turn it into nuclear weapons. And the International Atomic Energy Agency is overseeing the entire process. Now, of course, they're still deeply concerned about other sites all over Iran where they think they are trying to develop nuclear weapons, but not this plant.
Chip, let's talk about faith for a second. In the face of this debate over the proposed mosque near Ground Zero, polls this week show a surprising number of Americans, nearly a quarter, still think the president is a Muslim, a practicing Muslim. He is not, of course. Is the White House concerned about that? Are they commenting on that?
Well, they certainly are surprised. You know, officials I've talked to say that they know the president as a deeply committed long-term Christian, but they say it is true the president doesn't wear his religious beliefs on his sleeve. Now, they don't suddenly expect him to start talking about it all the time, but they say he has talked about it before, and they do expect him to talk about it at some point again in the future.
Finally, Chip, the issue of vacations. Critics right now say the president shouldn't be on vacation with the economy in such bad shape. Is the White House responding to that?
Well, and vacationing in beautiful places like this, it does create an image problem. They're saying, look, he's spent 80 days since the beginning of his term either vacationing or at Camp David. George Bush spent 225 during that same period. They also say they believe the American people understand that somebody with a high-pressure job like president and with a young family needs and deserves an opportunity to unwind and recharge his batteries. Jeff?
All right, our chief White House correspondent, Reid, traveling with the president tonight. Chip, thank you.